Welcome. You are following this book. Today lecture on 7 key differences between financial and managerial accounting. This is the first chapter, managerial accounting and overview. So here, just summarize 7 key differences between financial and managerial accounting. The 7 key differences between financial and managerial accounting. Okay, and then you know that in financial accounting and managerial accounting here. It recognizes that the fundamental difference between financial and managerial accounting is that financial accounting serves the needs of those outside of organization, whereas managerial accounting serves the needs of managers employed inside the organizations. So here we call in financial accounting we prepare reports to those outside the organizations. That means we call financial accounting is concerned with reporting financial information to external parties. So we call here, suppose this is an organization, this is the external parties. That means this is the owners, or external parties, this is the creditors. External parties, this is the tax authorities. This is the regulators. Okay. And here reports to managers inside the organizations. So we call here managerial accounting is concerned with providing information to managers for use within the organization. That means people inside an organization who direct and control its operations. They use this information. That means managers inside managers. That means managers inside the organization. That means for their planning, for their controlling, for their decision making, the inside managers inside the organizations use this report. That means financial managerial accounting information. Number one. Number second, emphasize financial consequence of past activities. Here emphasizes decisions affecting the future. Here emphasizes financial consequences of past activities. So when we prepare our financial activities, we use the past activities. Okay, past activities or past transactions. That means here the 31st December 2019 here. Okay, 2019 31st December. So we prepare, when we prepare the financial statements, that means you know that in our financial statements actually we have income statements, owners, equity statements, balance sheet and cash flows statements. And when we prepare these financial statements, we use the past activities. And here we call emphasize decisions affecting the future. That means this is today we can prepare or we can formulate our plan. So we call it emphasize decisions affecting in future, and in future we execute this plan. Okay, so this is emphasized on decision affecting in the future activities. Okay, so here we have 4 emphasizes matter. Emphasizes financial consequences of past activities, emphasizes objectivity and verifiability, emphasizes decisions precisions, emphasizes company-wide reports. Here emphasizes decision affecting in the futures. Here emphasizes relevance, emphasizes timeliness, and emphasizes segment reports. Okay, so second emphasizes objectivity. That means you know that when we prepare our financial report for this group for a particular objective, we prepare these reports. That means for external parties we prepare this report. That means our owners, our creditors, our tax officers, our regulators. We do not have any bias here. Just in a particular ways we prepare the reports. And verifiability. When we prepare this report, that means this financial statements we can easily verify it. And here emphasize relevance. For this managerial accounting, that means information must be relevant. Here emphasize precisions. You know that when we prepare our financial reports and we disclose these reports, the report should be clear. That means the report should be more accurate. we call this is the precisions, and emphasizes timeliness. So you know that this is our timeliness. When we execute our planning, just we need to follow our timeliness. When needs, that times we execute this. And emphasizes company-wide reports. You know that when we prepare our financial statements, these statements for a whole company. 2019 31st December, when we prepare the reports, these financial reports we prepare for whole companies. But here emphasizes segmented report. You know that we have a lot of segments. We can set up example. Suppose number one, product line. Number two, consumer group, geographical territories, divisions, or our plants, or we call it departments. This is we call our segmented reports. Various segmented. Again, we can repeat it. That means we call it. This is our product line. That means customer groups. That means geographical territories. Next, our various divisions. Okay, that means our plant wise or our department wise report. We call this is the segmented report. And here we call must follow GAAP or IFRS are mandatory for external reports, and need not follow GAAP or IFRS are not mandatory. Finally, we can explain these two matters. You know that financial accounting is mandatory for external reports, and it needs to comply with rules, okay, such as generally accepted accounting principles and international financial reporting standards, okay. And whereas managerial accounting is not mandatory, that means here the managerial accounting here is not mandatory, and it doesn't need to comply with externally imposed rules, okay. So here we call it's that's all our discussions on the 7 key differences between financial and managerial accounting. Thank you so much. Our next lecture on what is meant by a business strategy and budget and its components, and why do companies prepare budget. Okay, thank you.